That's right. That's right. Yo, so today, something crazy happened. I'll be honest. I was talking to my best friend in the whole world named Jose. I grew up with him. We've been like best friends since like the 6th grade. And he's been my brother ever since. And we were on the phone and we were just like reminiscing, right? When we were kids, we have stories that, like, if I was smart, I'd make a podcast talking about like the shit that I did, because there's stuff that I have done that, oh my God, if I told y'all the story, y'all would be laughing and crying at the same time. And that's the truth. How's it going, man? How's it going? So we're reminiscing and we're talking about stuff, right? And he remembers things that I don't remember growing up. And he's telling me things like, bro, you know, I felt when I was younger, a lot of people around me put me on the pedestal, man. And it kind of set me up for failure in a sense. And, oh man, dude, I feel I didn't like it. Like, it was a great conversation, and then it turned into something that wasn't so great. So I don't even want to fucking admit it, because I even remember in my past talking to somebody, like, talking shit about how I'm fucking tired of crying, right? And but the shit is hurtful, man. I made mistakes. I've fucked up. I've done things that I shouldn't have done. I've hurt people I shouldn't have hurt. But it's like when people can be vindictive in your life, spiteful, or conniving, it's really hard to let that shit go. You know what I mean? I would be honest, because when he reminded me of something, he told me something. I was out of country at the time, and he told me a story that I completely forgot about. And honestly, I hate to even do this shit, man. It bothers me. It hurt my feelings. Like, it fucked me up, because it doesn't matter why. It doesn't matter what it is. But it had me thinking about discipline. What does it mean to be disciplined? I'm about to go in on you guys right now. So I haven't done this in a while, man, and I have to vent to y'all, because y'all are like my only outlet, right? And this is what I was thinking. Okay. Every man is addicted to something. Every man is addicted to something, right? Some smoke weed, some drink, some chase girls, some waste time. But real men, in my eyes, man, Real men are addicted to discipline. He wakes up early. He prays. He trains. He stays quiet. Discipline does not need motivation, right? Discipline moves without filling. Discipline is I'll go anyways, even when I'm tired, even when I'm lonely. Discipline is a man's best addiction. Literally. I believe discipline is a man's best addiction. You want a strong life? Discipline will build it. You want peace? Discipline will protect it. You want respect? Discipline will earn it. No shortcuts, only fucking work. Nothing worth a damn is easy. Nothing worth a damn is easy. Be a man with control, not a man with excuses. You want a better life? Start with better habits. Practice discipline every day till discipline becomes you. And to me, man, I believe that with every core of my body, because I was super fucking pissed. I was upset. It brought back old shit. He told me something, man, and it really like it hurt me. Like I started getting like emotional on the phone with my boy Jose. And it really just like it fucked with my head for a minute. It really did. It messed with my head. Man, fuck that. I like to think I know my worth. I like to think that I know what I'm capable of. I know what I can do. I know what I deserve. I know what I should be seeking. And truthfully, I would love to explain like what it was that fucked my head up like today and what bothered the shit out of me, man. But I can't because it'd be talking about people that it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. The important thing is that I'm trying to practice discipline. Right? Sharon, I'm struggling, but not with drugs. You know, I'd say I'm struggling with emotions, you know, trying to figure out life on life's terms per se. Other than that, I'm doing great. I feel great. Probably a female. They get us all, don't they? Though, don't they? But it's more than just a female. Like a female can fuck you up, but like when they're spiteful, conniving, vindictive, trying to fuck your best friend or whatever it might be, that shit is crazy. Discipline is self-control. You're absolutely right. Discipline is self-control. Yo, and you know what? What bothers me the most is that I don't know why I even gave a fuck about what he was telling me. He just reminded me of some shit I already knew, but forgot. because he told me when it happened. And that's how I know that's my brother, man. Like, and the person who was around at the time was just like poisoning and infecting like the person with like bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Like, everything happens for a reason, they say. I don't know if I necessarily believe that, but it happened. And really, whether it's for a reason or not, it doesn't matter. It fucking happens, right? I'm so fucking done with like focusing on my past. What has happened has happened. My children are both daddy's girls. Both of my daughters adore their father. And I'm so fucking fortunate for that. You know what? Because regardless of whatever kind of relationship I had with somebody that became toxic, man, my kids adore me. They think I wrote the moon for them. And it's crazy. Because in my eyes, I see where I fell short in a lot of ways. You know what I'm saying? I see where I fucked up. I see where I was selfish. I see where even I made the first mistake. You know what I'm saying? As a guy, as God, dude. But it doesn't it doesn't need to be dwelled on in my eyes. But you know what? Sometimes I can't help that. I can't fucking help it. I want to focus on the negativity. I feed off the negativity. I soak in it. I bathe in it, and I fucking become the negativity. I used to identify myself at 19, 20 years old. Oh, I'm a single parent. You know, and like when I was younger and shit, and like with my story and like going to court, fighting for my kid, I won custody at 19. I used to identify myself as a single parent. Who does that? Like, that doesn't fucking matter, right? Like, that doesn't matter. You know what? I'm grateful. I'm grateful. I'm grateful. And I just want to get on here, man, and tell you guys that, like, I'm absolutely grateful for every single one of y'all. I love you guys so much, man. And I'm glad I have this outlet because I feel lonely at times. I feel like a piece of shit. I feel like a loser. I feel like I honestly felt like, yo, I wasn't worth it. Like, I felt, oh man, dude, if I didn't have my kid, if my kid didn't adore me, if my kid didn't love me the way she did, bro, I don't think I'd be here. That's the truth. That's the truth, man. I love you, Isabella Lambert. I love you, Harley Lambert, and I always will. I'm not perfect, but I would die for y'all. I'd go to hell for y'all with a smile on my face. And I mean that with all of my heart and soul. I love my family. I love my mom. I love my dad. I love my brother. I love my sisters. I love my sister in law. I love my nephews. I love my cousins. All we have is family, man. Nothing else fucking really matters. Nothing else even means anything. Like, without family and love, life would be pretty fucking lame, if you ask me. I mean, bro, Listen to this. Listen to this, bro. I was literally thinking of this shit, and I'm thinking every man's addicted to something, right? Some smoke weed, some drink, some chase girls. Most waste time, right? Most waste fucking time. But real men is addicted to discipline. In my eyes, a real man is disciplined. He wakes up early. He prays. He trains. He stays quiet. Fuck. Discipline does not need motivation. Discipline moves without feeling. 100%, right? Discipline is I'll go anyways, even though I'm tired, even though I'm lonely. No matter what, right? Discipline is my best addiction. Discipline is a man's best addiction. You want a strong life? Discipline will build it. You want peace? Discipline will protect it. You want respect? Discipline will build it. It'll earn it. No shortcuts. Only work. Nothing worth a fuck is easy. Nothing worth a damn is easy. My dad was telling me that at like 6, 7 years old. Nothing worth a damn is easy, son. He's right. He's fucking right. Be a man with control. Practice discipline till discipline becomes you. I believe that 100%. 100%. Not a man with excuses. Don't blame. You want a better life? Start with better habits. I appreciate that, Josh. I'm tired of selling myself short. Bro, I got some ideas. I got some things that I am genuinely passionate about. I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm hungry. I want it. I'm tired of like just being content with the fucking suck. I'm done. I'm done. I'm tired of just being stagnant. Right? I mean that with all of my fucking heart. I'm tired of even crying, dude. I'm fucking done. I want to be able to get on here and be like, y'all getting fucking bored of me because I'm fucking doing so well that y'all are just like, oh man, he ain't struggling no more. Cause I mean, misery loves pain, right? And that's the truth. I know when I was kicking shit, I'm watching videos of people withdrawing off heroin. And the guy I originally watched ended up ODing and dying. And he was my biggest fucking influence. Yet I'm living, but literally killing myself. I got people in my family sick, dying, but wanting to fucking live. Come on, man. Is this really who I thought I'd be? At times in my life, my own family didn't even trust me on their property. Hmm. I hope everybody's having a good day today. Say, Deborah said, revealing your truth is an act of bravery. It could also be an act of desperation or a cry for help. And a lot of people don't have like outlets to speak to people. I know for the past few years, I kept shit to myself. That's why y'all didn't see much of me. Even if I wasn't using, I still had underlying issues that had me fucked up in the game to the point where I wasn't doing live streams. And I enjoy this. I don't make money from this. I don't give a fuck about the money for this. I got other ways I make money that I survive with, not from YouTube. This is something more for like my well-being, for y'all to hold me accountable, for y'all to judge me in the sense of to yourself, to help better yourself in the sense of a vision quest or a journey to seek what's truth to you or whatever it might be. I just want to let y'all know y'all aren't alone. You're not alone. And some days I feel this big. And I'll tell myself that I'm only this big. I believe that addicts are some of the smartest people in the world. Y'all ever seen a crackhead who wanted to get some crack? Y'all ever watch how fucking they do that shit? They make it happen. They want something, they make it happen. Addicts are some of the smartest, most persuasive fucking go-getters I have ever met, dude. And look, I was a pretty fucking bad addict. Like, there's not many drugs that I haven't done. I'd say PCP, haven't tried PCP, angel dust, acid, but everything else I fucking touched. and I've met people that I'm like, damn, I'm glad I'm not that bad. Like, that ain't me. But the truth is I became that person. I became that fucking person. I hated my dad for the abuse he put me and my family through, breaking my ribs as a kid, as a young guy, whatever, dislocating my wrist, all types of shit. Dude, I love my dad. I adore my father. I'm so grateful that he is my dad. I'm so grateful that he had, like, that way. I understand my father now. I've been to Afghanistan myself, experiencing, I was not shooting guns at people, but I was in between the fucking people shooting guns, literally. So when I was in Afghanistan, I'm going to tell you all a little bit about this. Fuck it. So when I was in Afghanistan, I went around 2009, 2010. When you going through Afghanistan, you either get transited through Manis, which is like through Kazakhstan, or you go through it's called Tent City in Kuwait. Now, when I first got there, 19, just had a kid, no prior training, no military background, just an army contractor. So I agree with that. So when I first got there, about 3 months in, I slept in a tent with a bunch of Rangers, right? And slept in a tent. It was like either super hot or super fucking cold. I got there, I think, around like June, July, August. So it's starting to get pretty cold over there. And that's when Derek was fucking with steroids. Yeah, I never fucked with steroids. But Derek was wanting to like smuggle the steroids back through fucking like Germany airport. And I was like, you're fucking stupid. If they catch you, you're going to prison. Don't do that. I convinced them to flush that shit down the toilet. Thank God, because it wasn't worth it. I didn't know how their security was and shit, but if it's anything like TSA, they'll get your ass, so don't fuck around. Anyways, when I got to Afghanistan about 3 months in, so we're in Bagram, which is called BAF, Bagram Air Base, short for a FOB, Forward Operating Bases. I ran the post office. So 19, I get there, meet this guy named Oscar, incredible guy. Ended up struggling down the road. I don't know where he's at now. I'd really like to find out. I hope he's okay. But that man, I latched on to him, man. He was a good guy. He was a friend. He trained me. He was in charge. He trained me to run the fucking... So you had Mel Movement Team and operations. Mel Movement Team broke down and processed the different units in the military, whether it was Air Force, Navy, or Marine, and we separated the Mel from the units into the Bagram Air Base. Operations was separating and breaking down the Mel that went to the different forward operating bases. So you had Jalalabad, you had all these different bases in Afghanistan that, you know, they had compounds. And so operations broke those down, put them on TCNs, tight containing nets, or C-17, C-130s on Air Force pallets, whatever it might have been. Because you had to do each one. He trained me to take his job. I'm 19. I'm in charge of fucking like 22, 30 to 40-year-olds at 19. They didn't like me. I didn't give a shit. I was like, yo, it's either me or you, dude. It damn sure ain't going to be me. I was there for my family at the time. Well, the thing was, is that shit took its fucking toll on me, man. By month 3, we're going from Bagram Air Base, driving to Kabul, the embassy in Afghanistan, where the embassy was for America, and we're delivering the mail. And I'm fucking wearing this towel around my face and my head. All you could see was my blue eyes, but you could not see my face, because if they'd have seen that I was white, they'd fucking, like, I mean, it was bad then. 2009, 2010 Afghanistan, I was right up in the shit. Well, what they would do is they would send children and women in front of your convoy. They would send these people in front of your convoy in hopes that you would stop and not run these people over. Now, I'm 19 and I just had a kid. And all I could think about was my kid. And we're in this convoy, and I'm in there, and I have a bulletproof vest on. Got this Ranger driving. Got a local who's an interpreter in the other seat. I'm in the back, and I see all these kids and these children in front of us. And they sent these kids and these children in front of us, and I see like this 3-year-old little girl, and she's in front of in the road on purpose. They wanted us to stop. So we didn't stop. The driver kept driving. We ran over about a 3-year-old little girl. It killed her. It fucked my head up to the point I was like, it was surreal. I was freaking out. Well, this military army guy next to me, Ranger, fucking grabs me, fucking pulls me in. He's like, calm the fuck down. He headbutts me, calm the fuck down. I swear to God, I didn't even feel it. It was just like, I was so focused on the fact that we just ran over this little girl that I couldn't, he wasn't even in my periphery. I couldn't even see him. I was seeing through him. I was in such like shell shock. It fucked my head up, right? It did. Like, to the point by month 10th, 11th, I had shit going on at home. That doesn't matter. But I was having nightmares. I remember coming home on emergency R&R for like some family drama. And I was home for about almost a month. I didn't want to, but I packed my shit back up and I went back to the job trying to make money. Okay, I'm going to better myself or my kid, regardless of whatever's going on between me and the mom, which is irrelevant. But the thing is that I wasn't right in the head. My dad came into the room. I had a nightmare. In my dream, I was getting mortared and I was getting crushed in this like isolated, consolidated space, and I'm fucked up, right? And I wake up pushing my hands on the ceiling. I'm literally asleep. My dad comes in the room. He's like, "Hey." I'm like, I wake up and I'm pushing a hole. I pushed a hole with one hand through the ceiling, and then like the ceiling fan has stopped hitting my hands, the arms in the room. I'm like, I wake up. He's like, "You okay?" And I look and I realize it's a dream, and the relief hits, and I just fall and hit the bed. Dude, I went fucking through it. And I wasn't ready for that shit. And for about like 6 to 7 months after that, dude, I had nightmares. Every time I'm in Afghanistan, getting shot or blown the fuck up. And I worked for a company called Worldwide Language Resource. This company had me leave from like, okay, I'm applying for this job to go to Afghanistan. From Afghanistan, I was gone like 3 weeks later. I was supposed to have a security clearance. I was supposed to have all this paperwork done. I was going to have a cat card. Bro, I've never had a security clearance. I've never had a cat card. Tell me how the fuck I was in Afghanistan. I should have had like a lawsuit on this company 1000%. And in a lot of ways, at one time, I thought it like ruined my life, but it didn't. If anything, it saved me a lot of more heartache, right? I'm venting, y'all. I'm venting. Yeah, you got to drink water while you're withdrawing, bro. You got to do it. Shit. In time of war, none of that stuff matters. Been taking kratom for 3 years, and this is the first time I've detoxed this long. How long you been withdrawn, Kevin? Bro, I couldn't tell you what's going on in the nighttime. Wound socket, because fucking I don't know. I gotta like, I'm gonna have to like document, like I'm gonna have to make another channel that's like about like, because honestly, I was not into the shit, but since that this has been going on, like weird stuff has been going on around me, I want to. Yeah, no, I had really bad nightmares. I'm gonna make a channel about like my interest is peaked. Like now I'm curious. Now I want to dive into the paranormal and the like phenomenon of fucking unexplained mysteries in the sense like that stuff really intrigues me. I think that there's more going on. My brother is such a skeptic that I'm like hoping an alien comes down and abducts his ass so he believes, because he does not think that we're being visited. He doesn't think anything like that, even though the government, the Pentagon, has came out and said that UAPs are a phenomenon that we are experiencing, but does not know what it is. Hey, what the fuck? It could be another country. I fucking hope not, bro. But just saying, it's got to be aliens. That's my personal opinion. This is not what this channel is about. This channel is about like, well, I use it for like my mental health. It started with my brother's fucking heroin addiction to my heroin addiction. Mm. You can't see. You can kind of see scars from years ago, man. It's crazy. Derek did see the suitcase with the video of the suitcase. That's the thing, Mr. Inbox. That's where you're wrong. A lot of people say that. Derek doesn't believe in all kinds of religious stuff. He actually believes that there's older religions that Christianity borrows from. You know what? And hey, Woonsocket, it very well could be. It very well could be. Some people believe we're in like a simulation. You know what I mean? And that's not a bad theory either, but like you said, there's way deeper than that. Way more. Would you snort, Joe? You were a snorter? Bro, I'd sniff dirt if it got me high, bro. At least at one time. What were you getting off the brick? What, heroin? Black tar, like, or what? Like powder heroin? I'm so like not a YouTuber. Look at my brother's fucking setup, y'all. This shit is crazy. My brother's a fucking gangster. Kurt Lambert versus the lot neck. Hey, that bitch got a long neck, bro. I'll put her on a rear naked choke. For real. The China White, they called it when I was. Oh, you were doing fentanyl. You only sniffing it? You can't fucking shoot fentanyl, bro. I didn't shoot fentanyl. I smoked it. I started sniffing it and then started smoking it. Dude, fucking addiction brings nothing but suffering, man. And I've had it said to me on this channel a few times, if I can help one person, man, thank the Lord. Caught me in my room. She thought it was cocaine because it looks like cocaine. Fentanyl looks like fucking cocaine. Be careful. And now they're putting that shit in everything. So fuck around and find out, dude. Like, don't. So that's crazy. Wow. Yeah, I can relate to that 100%, Joe. My brother walked in on me. Okay. True story. So this is back when Derek was using. He lived off Hilton Drive. I moved from Hilton Drive. I lived a few houses down from him. Shit had hit the fan. I was popping pills. My brother fucking starts doing heroin. I've never fucking seen heroin in my life. Shit. And he just shows it to me, explains to me, yo, it's way cheaper. It's better. You know, you don't have to spend as much money because I'm buying oxymorphone, which was called Opanas. And those were like $80, $2 a milligram. So fucking Oxycontin was $1 a milligram, right? You pay a 40 for 40. This was the least back in the day. Yeah, it's fucked up. I actually had a dealer. His name was Vic. I had moved to Washington. I'm about 140 pounds. I'm underweight. My teeth were fucked up. I was bad. And true story, dude. My brother showed me heroin. And so when he introduced it to me, I didn't want him knowing. I did not want him knowing. First time I ever tried to shoot up heroin, I did it by myself, not knowing what the fuck to do, right? And so I'm sitting there sticking this needle in my arm, trying to fucking figure it out, like trying to learn how to fucking get it in my vein, which I've never given myself an IV, nothing like that. How about this shit? First time I try to do it, Derek busts through the door. Now he's not using needles. He's sniffing it. And he straight up walks in on me shooting it up. And I was like, I expected him to be like, what the fuck are you doing? And it fucking blew me away because he was like, oh, what are you doing? Oh, okay, okay. Yeah, just be careful. And he leaves. I was blown the fuck away. I was like, yo, he should be kicking my ass, right? Nope. Not even a week later. I had like 60 bucks. Derek had like 15 bucks. I bought a 60 of heroin. He bought like a 15. He's like, bro, but this ain't shit. This ain't enough. This isn't enough. And I'm like, bro, I mean, that sucks. You addiction, you're greedy. You're like, I would have gave him some, but I mean, he's talking shit. He's like, well, I should shoot it up because it isn't that much. And I'm like, no, bro. Why would you do that? You don't want to do that. Because once you do that, there's no going back, right? He's like, I'm going to do it anyways. And I'm just like, I didn't know what to say. I said, well, bro, if you choose to do it, tell me. Because if you're going to do it, I at least want to be here. If something happens to you, I'm not going to let you OD. I was like, all right, okay. So he tried shooting himself up. Couldn't do it. He's like, bro, I need your help. It doesn't matter now because my brother's got 8 years clean and sober. Even if I did help him, which I felt so guilty for a long time. Dude, like the most purest shit that I ever did was just white. And I swear to God, it was like your pinky fucking, like the tip of your pinky nail. And it was 40 bucks for 15 milligrams, bro. That's a true story. It's fucked up, ain't it? I helped my brother. I didn't want him to hurt himself, but that's no excuse, right? To justify. He introduced me to Oxycontin and Opanas. He introduced me to heroin, but I helped him shoot up. Yo, fucking, I don't know why, but what comes to my mind is like Alice in Wonderland with the cat telling her, like, we're all mad here. That's so fucking true. It's so true. That's awesome, Joe. I'm proud of you, man. I'm not. I'm just telling y'all a story, and it's like, damn, that shit's crazy. It's crazy. And I was so upset earlier. I was so bothered by some shit that doesn't fucking matter. What matters is my family healthy? How's my relationship with my family? Are my kids happy? Are they healthy? And I need to put in some more work for my youngest kid, man. Just me and the mom are not compatible at all. And me being where I'm at now, I just want to be careful. It's like, but I want my kid to come around, but my kid will not come around unless her mom's there. But that just isn't a good idea, like at all. But it's like my kid won't come. I don't know what to do. It's like, what? So what? I don't see my kid because she's uncomfortable, and I don't want to force my child to be uncomfortable and come and be scared to come. I hate the fucking thought of that. That's what's up, Kevin. Yeah, Natalie. So they're making calls. They're seeing what they can do, bro. They're seeing what they can do. Um, he has to get a hold of like some people that he used to work with and stuff and see if it's possible and stuff. But the problem with that is that if they've already given a scholarship, they only do so many. And so, but they're looking into it. So don't worry, bro. There's people making moves to see if they could do something for you. But if we can get your motherfucking ass in rehab, you better go. Yeah. My other kid, my oldest just texted me. He's like, yo, you said I told you to call me every day. The day ain't over. Baby girl, calm your ass down. I'll call you as soon as I get off this live. You know what I mean? Shoot. I tried calling her yesterday. She didn't pick up my phone call. I try calling her every day. My youngest, it's a little bit harder to call. She's younger, the attention span isn't so long and always around grandparents or mom. I don't really get along with the parents. Well, I get along with the father. I don't get along with the mother. Me and her have had at it like hardcore. So I thought about that, man. But the problem with getting my oldest on camera is that there's so many fucking weirdos and creeps out there that I would prefer her to watch like my videos, not be in them. I want to keep like my private life private in the sense when it comes to my children, per se. My brother, my mom, my father, no problem. My kids, no. I just don't want people knowing who my kids are. I don't want people fucking seeing my kids. And it's not that I don't trust you guys or anything like that. It's just that humans are fucked up. I still struggle with insomnia. Still. Yeah, that's how it is, Corey. The simplest things is a struggle, bro. Like like I said, man, discipline, bro. Nothing worth a damn is easy, man. Bro, eventually, William, you has to go to sleep. It took me a while too, man. It did. What time is it? 7:51. All right. In a couple minutes, you guys, I'm gonna go ahead and get off, and I'm gonna go ahead and call my oldest and talk with her on the phone. Make sure she's doing good, had a good day at school and all that. I'm so yeah, like not used to not being around my kid. It's rough. Matter of fact, I'm gonna go ahead and get off because I'm gonna call her. I want to talk to her. I love you guys, man, and I appreciate y'all. I bet, dude. Absolutely, Josh. I appreciate you, my friend. I appreciate you, man. Chelsea, William, Mr. Inbox, Corey, especially you, bro. Hang in there, dude. I'm gonna see what I can do for you. See, fuck. Corey, Deborah, Kevin, Stefan, Joe. I love you guys, man. Bro, this whole YouTube shit on the computer is way different. We got so much going on here. Hmm. RSP, I will. You too. Good night, everybody. I'll check in tomorrow. Y'all have a good one. I love y'all.